Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexile Gaming. I'm Scott. I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Cadmim on the left, Chadvader on the right. Cadmim, both of these guys are flying 4-ship rebels. Alright, they're getting ready for hyperspace trials. This archetype is very strong. We saw a version of it get to the finals. Actually, that was the extended, right? For the UK System Open Series. But yeah, this is a very strong archetype, this 4-ship rebel. One is usually a U-wing. We see a lot of these, I think, the 2 B-wings and Wedge. Chadvader's got a little bit of a different archetype, a little bit of a different take on it, because he brought the two brothers, Benthic and Edrio. They like to share focuses to get tons of action economy. And then he's got a generic Blue Squadron Escort, as well as Dutch with proton torpedoes. He's trying out R4 Astromech on Dutch. He used to have expert handling on it. We'll see if it does any better for him this way. What else? So we've got Braylen and Numb on the left. They both like to stress for different reasons. Braylen can reroll his dice with a stress. Numb can spend his stress just like a focus. Numb's got marksmanship, so if you're in his bullseye arc, he can change a hit to a crit. Wedge has swarm tactics, so that's a little different. He can bring somebody up to initiative 6 at the start of the combat phase. Cassian likes to help his friends out by take their stress away. At the start, where's that? Start of activation. So that's kind of nice because you take their stress away, and after the other person has already planned their dials. So it's a little bit harder for the opponent to predict what you're going to do, especially if there are multiple stressed ships on the rebel side. And there's also Leia to help you not care about stress as well. Reduce the difficulty of your red maneuvers once every 2 to 3 turns. Because you flip one, I think it's... You flip one the turn you use it. Whatever, we'll just say 3. There's 3 charges, alright? You get 1 back every turn. Dials are going down. Weird little fortress over here, keeping everything in this corner. I think I've seen Chad do this twice, so this must be something he's used to. It didn't work out so great last time because the other team started in the same corner and they got really close very early on. So they didn't have a lot of time to break this formation. Alright, how are the S-foils? Everybody's open. Yeah. Everybody's open. Okay. Stop maneuver from the U-wing. Edrio, 4 forward. Is he going to boost? And he boosts left. Interesting. Alright. These guys are going hard. 3 bank out of the Blue Squadron. Timo says, who is first player? In the overlay, it'll always be the person with the asterisks. Should put a legend somewhere at the bottom, maybe. So Cadmim is player numero uno. There's a focus from Cassian. 3 forward from Numb, probably 3 forward from Braylen as well. They probably want to get around this debris before they have to engage Edrio. I mean, we could see Cassian stop and turn. Maybe hard turn these Numb and Braylen, or yeah. Could do hard 2s and barrel roll. Alright, Wedge follows up behind. Can he make it through with a 3-bank? Probably a 2 hard and a barrel roll wouldn't be bad. Edrio could try and 3-bank around here if he's really brave. Might want to wait for his friends to show up. Wonder if he'll go for a long flank here with like a 4 and a boost. 3 and a boost. That'd be a pretty good one. Of course, if you see a stop from Cassian, you're going to be out here throwing 2 dice. That's not great. Timo says, does 1 bank from Benthic fit? Yeah. Without bumping into this guy. I mean, they're all 2s, so you could move this guy forward, 2 bank or 1 bank with Benthic, and feed the tubes. Yeah, you could move this guy with a 4 forward boost, 1 bank in Benthic, double focus, give it to Edrio, whose wings are closed, gives him the boost, 3 bank, etc., etc. It would be better to start with Benthic to use Edrio ability, but this is Blue Squadron, so this guy can just GTFO out the way, then you move Benthic and activate Edrio. Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep these guys separate, because they're both 2s, they're both blues, etc., etc. Yep, there's the 4 forward, and the boost left. Doesn't go for the focus boost, okay. I think I'd take the stress there, because there is a risk of a turn here, a too hard from Wedge. You're not invulnerable there. Yep, there's the Benthic move, the focus. Edrio takes his own focus, opens his wings. Looks like he doesn't go too fast, okay. 1 forward. Ooh, wow, okay. Cassian, big ol' 4 straight. Not a bad place for him to be. Could focus barrel roll with 10 Numb to avoid this debris. Of course, he doesn't mind debris that much. Just needs to make sure he leaves room for Wedge, whatever Wedge is doing. Tried to barrel roll right, didn't make it. Not too bad. We'll take that stress. Of course, there's not a whole lot to shoot at / shoot at you, so having both of these mods might be a little bit of a disadvantage. Ooh, but Cassian can always eat that in the activation phase. Timo says, did Edrio perform his 2 actions? He got a focus, then he focused as his action, then he moved forward. I don't know what his actual action was. Alright, so he chose not to give him another action. So opted, he didn't have a boost, didn't want to barrel roll, there wasn't anything in target lock range. So, makes sense. I mean, you probably want to target lock the rock, but whatever. Yeah. Timo says, guess they were sure he had no range. Yeah, that was... He was a 2, so that was before all this had moved. Alright, so I guess... Yeah, well, they definitely didn't have range, because there's no shooting here. Probably see a 1 bank from Benthic. Double focus into Edrio. Could boost. Well, his foils are closed, right? Yeah, Timo says, I like how Chad engages here. Yeah, this is a nice spread. He's around the rocks. He's got plenty of room. Not a lot of running these ships can do away from Dutch's... You know what? He may give his focus to Dutch. And then have Dutch give a target lock to Edrio. And then Edrio is going to be focus target locked. Dutch will be focus target locked. Let my coffee get cold again. So we've got 2 stress ships here. Cassian can take 1. He's probably going to take this one off of... Alright, so Cassian goes off and takes Braylen stress. I would have been a little worried about him, but... Yeah, it's a little tough online when start of activation happens and somebody wants to move really quickly, and it's like, whoa, I got a start of activation thing. So Leia did proc. U-wing turns and closes its wing, right? They have to be closed in order to turn. Yeah, they're closed, okay. When you mouse over it, it still says open, but that's fine. So Benthic moves up, focuses, looks like gave it to Dutch. Yep, so that's a blue maneuver, so Numb gets rid of a stress, gains another one. Does he get punished? No. He's fine. One forward from Dutch, who locks 10 Numb, and it looks like Edrio is probably going to get a lock on there too. Blue Squadron moved up and locked 10 Numb as well. Oh, is this a bump? Oof. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, Wedge goes for that target lock. Onto the Blue Squadron Escort, who's very vulnerable out here. Now this is Swarm Tactics. I imagine he would bring... Swarm Tactics, not that it matters on 10. Yeah, no, it could. Who's got initiative? Cadmim has initiative. He's red. Okay, so his... Well, if he had PS killed Dutch, it would matter. But nah, that's not happening. Yeah, I imagine they're going onto the Blue Squadron Expert. One hit. Is he going to target lock? Oh, this must be 10 Numb. One evade. Okay, so this is the wedge shot. One hit, 2 focuses, and a blank. Spins the target lock for 2 hits. Oof, that's not a great shot. 1 evade, and takes 1 on the Blue Squadron Escort. Oof. Not great. So Braylen into Edrio. Should be unobstructed. They're parallel, so he should be able to choose an unobstructed shot there. Oh, man. Just can't roll any hits or crits. Alright, here's the big bad proton torpedo from Dutch. Blank, blank, focus, focus. Well, at least it's the same for him. Spins the lock. He's got double mods anyway, so those are fine. So it looks like hit, hit, crit from Dutch onto 10 Numb. It is a secondary, or it's a missile, so no range bonus. Takes hit, crit, 2 shields on 10 Numb. So Cassian, I believe, is next. Probably going to go into Edrio. Range 3, unobstructed. Nope. Okay. Takes an obstructed shot into the Escort. One hit. 2, 3 evades. Alright, Benthic has a obstructed shot and a wedge. Does he not have? No, he just has the nubs on 10. Hit, he's going to spend the focus for 2 hits. It's range 3. I thought it would be obstructed. Yeah, there's the obstruction. Gets a focus, doesn't have a mod for it, so takes 1 on Wedge. Alright, I think he's going to engage with the blue boy first. 2 hits. Oh, his wings are closed. That's right. 1 on 10 Numb. Can he get half points? 1 shield will be half points on 10 Numb. He's got a focus and a target lock. And that's the way it goes. When you have all the mods in the world, you don't need them. Hit, hit, crit on 10 Numb. Hit, hit crit, so he'll be down to 2. Let's see what that crit is. Weapons failure. That's a bummer. Alright, that should be it for that round of combat. Back to dials we go. 53 minutes. 54 minutes left. 24 points on the board for Chadvader. Be right back. I'm going to grab something from the kitchen. So, big damage into 10 Numb, down to 2 hull. What else happened there, man? A lot of shots into Blue Squadron Expert, but 1 shield. Did Dutch take a damage? No. Why do I have 1 shield off of Dutch? Let's put that back where it belongs. Yeah, one shield on the Blue Squadron. That was it for all of these shots. Oof. Weapons failure on 10 Numb. Wonder if we see a K turn out of Wedge. Benthic still in a good position to double focus. Could probably fit a 1. Well, maybe not. Has Leia. He could proc Leia, stop, double focus, hand it off. So we've got 1 charge back on Cadmim's Leia. So Cassian on 10 Numb. Remove that stress. Ooh, 1 bank, so it doesn't need to stop with Benthic. Not going to get any shots there, though. Thinking about who to hand the focus off to. Gives it to his brother. Or gives it to the Blue Squadron Escort. Interesting. Wants it. Alright, Blue moves up with a 1. Alright, so Cassian moves up. Coordinates to Numb, who's not stressed anymore. Tries to barrel roll, gives him the, or it looks like a focused barrel roll type thing. Moves up, bumps into Edrio. So is not touching Blue Squadron. Braylen goes forward 1. Good focus barrel roll left. Yep. So now he's pretty much focused target locked. Oh, you know what? Timo is right. Benthic should still get a shot into Cassian. Alright, Dutch moves up and has his pick of the litter here. Who does he want to proton torp?
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen
Numb is on 2 hull.
From the same source I have not taken.
Wedge could very easily K-turn. So do you go after...
And all I loved.
Maybe go after Braylen.
Then, in my childhood,
nope. Puts it on Wedge. See, I think you target lock Braylen and then give it to Edrio, because Edrio can't shoot Numb. Wedge isn't going to be there. So you both shoot into Braylen. Alright, he does it. He's going to shoot into Braylen. Oh, you know what? Well, Wedge would have been an okay target. I mean, you couldn't have known that he'd be here. Yeah. But, because there was definitely a risk of a K-turn there from Wedge, but this is fine too. S-foil's open for Blue Squadron. Here's Wedge with a range 1 into Edrio. 2 hits. Single of A takes 1 on Edrio. This is 1 X-Wing should be enough to kill Braylen. That's Numb. Numb is the one that's injured. Oh boy. I think that's Numb shot as well. Timo says overkill. Could have taken focus. There's no way to know that Wedge was gonna... The risk is you target lock Wedge and then he 4Ks, or he 4 forwards and boosts. So I think you take the shot you know you have. You know Edrio and Dutch both have shots into Braylen. Blue Squadron Expert has a range 1 shot into Numb. So you take these 2 targets. Three hits from Braylen. And that was into Blue Squadron Escort, who rolled 2 evades. Nice. Takes a shield. Alright, here's the second proton torpedo from Dutch. There's hit crit. It's going to be double crit. He's going to target lock the 2 focus results. And 1 hit and 2 crits. He can reroll with his stress. Gets an evade. Takes hit crit on Braylen. There we go. Cassian is going to shoot. Who do you shoot here? Got a range 1 into Dutch, range 1 into Edrio. Gonna shoot Dutch. Dutch has less evade and no mods. Not a bad call. Hit double crit. Wow, wow, wow. So that crit is going through. And that is a fuel leak, which matters a lot more when you're getting it with 5 hull left. One hit. Spends the focus for 2. Oh, he's shooting into Wedge. Oh, yeah, because he bumped. That's right. 2 shields and a damage. So that's half points on Wedge. 52 for Chadvader. Alright, let's see. Can he kill 10 Numb, range 1, with a focus, I believe. Yep, that's gonna do it. Don't even need to spend the focus. There's a blank. 10 Numb. He's out of here. Alright, that should be it. That's our 2 2s. Oh, sorry, we do have Benthic here. Gonna shoot range 2 into Cassian. With a focus. And there's 3. Cassian did stop, so it's only 1 die, but he gets the single evade, takes 2. Down to 1 shield. Alright. 75-0. 10 Numb is off the board. Wedge is down to 3. Braylen took 2 shields from that proton torpedo. It wasn't double modded, so. Wow, wow, wow. You 4K with Edrio. You've got a target lock on Braylen. You could do Leia this turn. Stop. Turn, double focus, give it to Edrio. K turn, shooting at Braylen. got 2 charges now on Leia for Cadmim. All right. Let's see here. So if you're Cadmim, your wings are closed right now, right? Yeah. But he's not stressed because did he do Leia or did he? Oh, he's gonna Cassian that Braylen stress. Ooh, here comes Benthic's Leia. I dig it. Gonna mark a ship. Double focuses. Perceptive co-pilot hands one off to Edrio. Oop, thinking about it. Who wants it more? Well, if Edrio's... Well, Edrio's already got the target lock, right? So, getting some pre-activation... Oh boy. Let's turn this down a little bit. Yep, there's the 4K out of Edrio. Great move. He's already got the focus. No, he doesn't have the focus. Oh, he does, because of Leia. That's right. My bad, my bad. One forward from Blue Squadron Expert. Escort, not Expert. Not that seasoned. He's already got the target lock. Now he's got the focus. The thing you don't want to do is have Cassian bump into you, though. Maybe he sees a stop maneuver coming. Ooh, too hard out of Cassian. Look at that. Snaps that gap. Gets right in there. I don't know if it's advantageous, but it looks cool. Does he want to coordinate, maybe? Gonna take a range 1 shot from Benthic. And if Dutch bumps, that's gonna be another one. He's going to coordinate to Braylen. He's going to barrel roll left. Maybe he's going to come up here towards Blue Squadron Escort. So he focuses and barrel rolls. Okay. One forward from Dutch. Bumps into the Blue Squadron Escort. One hard from Braylen. He can't do it because he's stressed. So he just does a 1 forward. Yep, so he just has to go 2 forward. That's not bad. I mean, he still has a range 1 shot with a focus and a stress. And this guy's hurt more. He's down to hull, whereas Edrio's still got a shield left. So probably a good target. Oh boy. 3 left from Wedge. He's gonna close his wings. Close his wings and fly away. Boost left. Alright, let's get to engaging. Nothing for Wedge. So it'll go to the Dutch. Range 1 into Braylen. 3v1. Dutch doesn't have any mods. So this is Braylen shooting first because he's got initiative. Rerolls. Spins the focus for 4. Ooh! What's Dutch got left? 5 left. Rolls a focus. He's got 1 left now. So if Braylen's going down anytime soon, here's the range 1 shot from Dutch. Hit crit. Respectable. No mods. 1 blank. He's gonna reroll it with his stress. And that should be the last 2 shields. Yep, that's half points. 27 to 99. Cassian catches nothing. So now all the 2s are gonna go. Don't think this guy has anything. Nope. Seems like an unobstructed shot. Range 2 into Braylen. Focus and target lock. Hit crit. Gonna spin the target lock for the blank. Rolls into a focus. Spins it for hit crit. The crit's definitely going through. Let's see if the other hit is as well. No. So hit crit. Into Braylen. Blinded pilot. Looks like wounded. So when he takes an action, he's gonna roll to see if he takes a stress. But hey, Braylen likes stress. Benthic shoots range 2 into Braylen with a focus. Oh boy, there's hit crit on Braylen. So Braylen's gonna take both of those and die. $122 to 27. And there it is. Whew. All right, let's. Leia should get 1 on both of these. Wedge needs to start contributing here. Dutch is pretty much gone. Wedge could find some way to PS kill him, that would be great. Blue Squadron Escort's heading in the wrong direction. Could see a 3 Talon, but he'd be facing this debris, most likely. Yeah, 3 Talon's not a bad idea. You still get hopefully a shot on Cassian. Edrio, I imagine you do something slow here. Try to shoot at Cassian if you can. Cassian probably going to too hard. I don't think he's going to stop. I mean, I'd imagine you'd want to bump into Edrio. Benthic. Oof. Is there any stress for Cassian to relieve? No. Alright, a stop from Benthic. Edrio with a 1 bank. Takes a focus. 2 bank out of the Blue Squadron Escort. He's already got a target lock. Could try and barrel roll backwards if he's worried about... oh, they're on the same team. Never mind. Too hard from Cassian to the right. Could give Wedge a target lock. He's in 2 arcs. He's out of the other 2. Wedge needs to open up those wings. Drink some Red Bull. Yeah, puts it on Edrio. So we must be getting some sort of Talon roll. Oop, Dutch has got to move. 3 forward. I wonder if he's going to reload. Or actually, he's going to target lock to give Edrio a target lock as well. Yep, makes sense. Oh, 3 hard with his wings closed. Okay. Maybe he'll boost. Yep. We'll have a nice little range 1. It'll be 3 dice instead of 4, but target lock and focus. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, Timo says kill Dutch. Yeah, you're right. Hit crit. Spins the target lock. Ooh, hit crit crit on Edrio. Blanks out. Edrio takes a shield and 2 crits. Wounded. And fuel leak. Glad he got that second. Alright, 51 to 122. Got half on this X-Wing. There's a shot into Cassian. One hit. A focus and a blank. He's going to reroll the blank. Ooh, into another hit, so 3 into Cassian. Into 2 blanks. $148 to 51. Oh, Edrio. Sorry, on TTS, it causes some confusion. Wounded Pilot used to read after you perform an attack. It was misprinted on TTS. They fixed it, but now Chadvader has been around long enough that he knows that Wounded Pilot is supposed to be wrong, so he's doing it the opposite of what the card says because he thought it was still wrong. So that's why he rolled for the wounded after attacking. But that has been solved. So Cassian, yeah, he's got 2 damage in. Benthic get more. Cassian has 5 hull. He's down to 3. Okay. So Edrio's on 2. Dutch is on 1. Wedge should be able to PS kill some of these ships, but gotta make sure he doesn't bump. I mean, he probably wants mods. Probably. If he gets any sort of shot on Dutch, that ship is dead. So Dutch needs to try and force a bump. Wedge can't K-turn. No, Wedge can K-turn because Leia is up. But if he did, he might land on that debris. No. He might just open himself up to a too hard from the Blue Squadron Escort. Yeah, Cadmim, I think he keeps calling out that he's Cassian, he's using Cassian on someone, but Cassian happens at the beginning of activation. So if you tell somebody that you're using Cassian on, you know, say Wedge, which is what he said, before they're done planning, well then you know, oh, now I know Wedge can K-turn. Now I know, you know, that there are things that Wedge can do that I assumed he couldn't. So it's much more powerful if you don't give them that information while they're planning. One bank or too hard, looks like, out of... No, that's a 1 bank out of Benthic, right? Yep, 1 bank. Too hard out of Edrio. Got the focus sharing here. 3 bank out of Edrio. Oh, sorry, the too hard must have been out of this guy. 3 bank and a boost. So he's got his S-foils closed. And so that was the wounded roll. Wedge opens up his wings. He went straight for... Wow, wow, wow. Goes for a focus. His wings are open. Okay. All right, here's 4v1 into the Blue Squadron Escort. So Vader doing a good job of like cycling these ships out. So he's not giving Wedge... Ooh, he's thinking about spending it. He does for hit, crit. Ooh, that's a blank. Into Blue Squadron Escort. Oh, that's a dead ship. He PS kills him. He did it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, 148 to 94. Wedge taking the long way, but he's going to get there eventually. If he lives through this U-wing shot. Range 2 with a focus. Hit, crit into Wedge. This could be the end. Wedge is on 3. There's an evade. He takes hit, crit. And that crit is blinded. Cassian gonna have to stop and turn around. I would imagine we would see Leia stop, turn, 3 Talon from Wedge. You know Benthic's gonna come after you. Try to keep this debris between you two. Get the maximum amount of distance. Try and shoot Dutch if he stays close. Dutch has a target lock, so he may K-turn and try to get a proton torpedo off. Edrio probably going to start trying to flip some crits here. All right. Does a Talon fit in there? Probably. If you roll it forward, probably. Alright, there goes Leia. One forward from Benthic. Yep. Double focus. Is he going to give one to Dutch? I would definitely give one to Dutch. Well, I don't know what Dutch is doing. Maybe Dutch is running and it doesn't matter. Goes for a target lock. Probably sees that Wedge is not going to be a threat to the U-Wing. Too hard turn from Edrio. His wings are closed. He opens them but flips fuel leak. Alright, U-Wing flips around, takes a focus. Yep, 3-bank from Dutch, who reloads a proton torpedo. Oh, that's... oh, he'd already fired one, and... Okay. I didn't know he'd fired... You know what? Maybe I didn't take off the last one that he shot. Alright, let's see. Wedge. I think Cadmim, somebody's busted into his room with an emergency. The cat's caught in the tree again. Get the ladder. Oh yeah, we're gonna pause the time. So Cadmim says his mouse died, but he said O-U-S-E. He forgot the M, and I was like, oh no, his house died. Oh boy. All right, Wedge. Look at this. Look at this balling out of control. Why would you open your wings? Why would you close your wings? Oh, he had Leia. I forgot. So that wasn't red. He gets to boost. Gets a range 3 shot at Dutch. 2v1. Hit crit. Oh, with the natties! Can he just PS killed Dutch. There's nothing Dutch can do. He takes the crit. And he's dead. Wow, 148 to 120. The comeback could be real. Let's see, can Benthic push through this range 3 obstructed shot onto Wedge? Ooh, does Cassian? No. Yes! He's got a range 3 shot into Edrio. How much does Edrio have left? 2. Oh my god, he could PS kill Edrio. 3v3. Cassian's got a focus, but it doesn't matter. 2 hits. Needs 2 evades here to live. He only gets 1! No focus! Edrio! Oh, he's got 2 left. Oh, sorry, he's down to 1. Okay. Alright. Be still, my beating heart. Let's see, does Benthic... Got a range 2, so not quite. 3v3. Hit. Gonna spin that target lock. Get Dutch off the field. Ooh, into another focus. Wedge has 1 hull. He needs an evade and a focus. And he gets it! Woo! Wedge lives! Oh man, 148 to 120 with 7.5 minutes left to go. This game has legs. X-Wing and U-Wing versus X-Wing and U-Wing. Cadmim does have PS advantage. Let's see how that comes into play here. Cassian heading towards this rock. Gotta worry about that. Probably doesn't want to just shoot forward with a 4. Maybe. Maybe he does. No, that looks bad. Benthic probably just gonna too hard over this debris. YOLO! Could stop and turn. Seems like a bad idea to lower your agility at a time like this. Of course, he's full health, so who cares? Edrio, oh boy. Wedge could 2 bank. I think he's gonna 1 bank. Cadmim's Leia's got 1. I mean, what's better, the 2 hard over here? I think that is if you get a 1 bank out of a 1 or a 2 bank out of Wedge to be here rather than here. 1 bank out of Edrio with a focus. Benthic with a 2 hard. Goes over the debris, takes a shield or takes a stress, rolls for the debris. Rolls a hit, so it doesn't take. Oh, he's gonna roll for wounded. Nice. That's like 3 wounded rolls in a row, resulting in nothing. Here's a 1 forward out of Cassian. Yeah, that's safe. I would check range, but I'm sure it's fine. Alright, Wedge thinking about opening those S-foils. Maybe he wants to keep that boost. He probably did a 2... Oh, he did a 2 forward. Nice. Could focus boost. You know what? He should. He's going to focus and boost right. No, what? Oh, he accidentally did the barrel roll. He meant to do the boost. There it is. We all know it's coming. Gets him out of range 1 of Benthic. Puts him in range 1 for Edrio. 3v1. Oof. Ooh, do you keep it? Edrio's got... Oh, yeah, he's gonna keep it. He's gonna hope that... Oh, no! And he... Oh, he evades it. Peter in the chat, thank you very much. Always like to hear feedback like that. Here is... Cassian into Edrio. 2 hits. Can Cassian PS kill Edrio? Focus, blank, evade. He takes 1. Oh, wait. I forgot that he had a target lock. Into a blank. So, it doesn't matter. Edrio's dead anyway. Yeah, Edrio's gone. So now Benthic gonna take a revenge shot into Wedge, range 2. Benthic doesn't have any mods. Chat saying, please kill him. 2 hits. Alright, 2 evade die. He needs all paint. Ooh, and that should be the end of Wedge. So now it is Cassian versus Benthic. Benthic untouched. Cassian down to hull. Oh, down to, wait, down to less than that. Down to 3 hull. Peter says he appreciates my attitude and energy. It's all coffee, I assure you. And it's the fact that I really have to go to the bathroom, so, man, if these guys could just destroy each other, that'd be great. Whatever, we've got less than 2 minutes here. We've got a stressed Benthic. Leia is all the way back. There we go. 2 charges on Cassian. Of course, he just needs to go straight. I imagine Benthic's gonna stop. I mean, he could run. He could 3 bank. Ooh, that's not blue though, is it? 2 forward. Double focus. His wings are open. Okay, so he's at 2 of 8. I think he's trying to find an advantageous place to stop. Cassian opens his wings. He goes forward 2. Takes a target lock on Benthic. Maybe this is what Benthic wants. He wants to hard turn next turn so that Cassian can't shoot him. I imagine he would just dial in a stop maneuver maybe. And turn towards whatever. Well, we'll see. 3 dice with a target lock. 2 hits. Does he want to spin the lock? Nope, not going to spend it. 1 evade. Takes 1 on Benthic. I think that's the last round. Chadvader's asking for 1 more turn. $175 to $143. Chadvader would win this. So before time, or at time, it would be 143 to 175 with Vader winning. They're going to go one more turn. Goes for the target lock. So that was Leia on Chad's, right? Ooh, look at that bank. Cassian has the focus and the target lock. Here's 4v1. Hit, hit, crit. Gonna spin that target lock. Don't need to keep that around anymore. And that is 3 hits and a crit into a blank. So hit, 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 crit. And that crit is disabled power regulator. Benthic gonna shoot into Cassian. Oh boy! Hit, hit, crit, crit. Cassian's gonna roll. He's got 3 left. He's already at half points. Evade, focus, takes hit, crit, crit. Alright, so that's gonna do it. Alright. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. What a great match. Went back and forth. Big comeback from Wedge and Cassian there. But Chadvader still able to take it at time with one more round. Chad would have... boy, who did win that one? Hold on now. Chad won that one, yeah. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.